how to make a custom multicolored layered shirt. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So jumping on into the video, we're starting with this image that we found on Google search. You're going to want to upload your image to Cricut Design Space, and depending on how many colors your image have, that's how many layers you're going to need. So we're going to have to upload this picture about 4 times, I believe. And the first thing we're going to do is remove all the layers except for black. We want to remove every color except for the black. Once you have all your color removed, your image should look something like this, and you can go ahead and apply it and upload it, and then you will need to upload that picture once again. Once you've uploaded your picture for a second time, you want to go in and remove your second color, and this time we're going to remove everything that is not pink. So we're going to remove the hair, the face, everything, even all those fine detailed lines. You want to get rid of those fine lines, and you don't want any other color except for that glittery pink color. Once you remove all those fine lines and extra color, you're going to go ahead and apply and upload that, and then you'll upload your picture yet again to remove another layer of color. In this case, I'm going to remove all the color except the color of her face, which is brown. So we want everything gone except for the brown in her face. This is how my image is looking now that I've removed all the colors beside the skin tone. And then I'll go ahead and apply and upload that as well. And then again, I have to go in and upload that same picture again because we have one other color left, and that is the whites of her eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all the color except for the whites in her eyes. Once I have all the color removed, this is what I'm left with, only the white, and I'll go ahead and upload that. So now that I've done each layer of color, I'll go ahead and select each one and I'll apply it to canvas. Now that I have each layer applied to my canvas, it's a bit hard to see them, but that's okay. That's only because they're all in the same color right now. So what I'll do is arrange them, and then I'll set them to the desired color that I want. So before I align them into position, what I am doing here is selecting my bows and choosing my desired color, which is red, and that red will be for the bows, the earrings, as well as the lips. For the face, I'm going to set that to brown and align that into position, and I'm getting a feel of what it's going to look like, and it's actually just looking like the picture before I remove all the layers of colors. The eyes were hiding a bit, but I'm also just going to select that and change the color to white and put them into position as well. Once you have all of your layers to their desired colors, you're going to want to align your picture as best as possible. Now once you're sure about your placement and you have everything aligned, what you're going to want to do now is select that picture, and then what you'll do is to the top you'll click group, and once you've clicked group, your picture, all of those layers will now become one. And now here I'll just set my picture to my desired size, and the size that I want is a 7x7. And as you can see here, I added a pair of hands, and I added that off camera, but I did it in the same manner as I did the face and removing the layers of colors. I added those hands because I wanted to add a name, and I know I wanted the hands to sit or rest on top of that name. So to get the look as if the hands are gripping the name, what you'll do is select the hands and then click on arrange and then select move forward. Once I have my placement together here, I'll just play with the name and get the desired color that I want. Although this red is cute and matches the bows and earrings, I'm going to choose this mustard yellow color because I'll be applying this to a red shirt and I think the mustard will pop better. Off camera, I went ahead and added a black outline to the name. And now I'm just going to set all my images to mirrored because again, this is iron on. Here, now you see all my layers individually cut out by color. Here you also see I had a few mishaps. Some images got cut off, but that's totally fine. We'll get it together anyway. Here, another mishap I had was with this hand. In the weeding process, I accidentally removed one of the fingers, but that's no problem. We're still gonna make it do what it do. And here is the shirt that we're going to be customizing today. And this shirt I actually picked up from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And as you can see in the title, this is a video for beginners and not everyone will have a heat press, so we'll be achieving this look today with a regular iron. Okay, so you'll want to go over your shirt a few times to remove any moisture and get it nice and flat. Then you want to figure out your placement and then you'll cover it with some paper and then hold your iron there for a few seconds, maybe 10 to 15 seconds, making sure not to slide your iron side to side. Here I've went over my shirt for a few seconds and then I removed my paper and went to pull back my edges just a bit to make sure that they were nice and adhered, and they were not, so I just went over it. I replaced that paper and then I went back over it with my iron for a few more seconds, adding a bit more pressure to make sure I get those corners nice and adhered to my shirt. The vinyl I'm using is a warm peel, so after I let that sit for a few seconds, I went ahead and peeled back my plastic. With the mustard colored letters, I did not like the way that they were laying on top of the black letters, so what I did was went ahead and individually cut out each letter and attach them that way. Also, before I forget to mention, make sure that you are not using steam with your iron. The iron that I'm using has an option. It has a steam on and steam off switch, so I made sure to turn my switch to steam off. Here I'm getting the right placement for the hands, and once my placement is together, what I'll do is center my face and then I'll take the plastic from the black letters and I'll place it over the name to protect it from the heat, To avoid that, you will want to use some parchment paper. I didn't have any, so I just used regular paper. Once you have your first layer nicely ironed down, you could go ahead and add your second layer. Here you see me adding my brown layer, and I'm adding that finger that I accidentally removed in the weeding process. And if that happens, no worries, just take your time and lay it as best as possible. I promise you it'll still work out just fine. Here I am placing down my red glittered layer, and it was not that big of a deal, but to me it just was not laying down as best as it could, so I just went ahead and cut out those earrings and laid them individually. And lastly, I'll go ahead and apply that final color, that's the whites of the eye, and that's all that is to it. I know to beginners, layering vinyl may seem a bit intimidating, but I promise you, if you take your time at it, it'll be so well worth it. After allowing my vinyl to cool and removing all the carrier sheets, what I did not show is that I flipped it over and applied heat to the back of the shirt for a few seconds as well. And here is the final look, you guys. This is how our custom multicolored layer shirt turned out. I think it is so cute, you guys. Feel free to let me know how you feel down below. And if you found this video helpful in any way, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as that notification bell if you would like to keep up with my latest videos. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you decide to come back for more. But until then, take care. Bye.